So, hi, this will be very quick, and I will be talking about KidsAbility. It is a school being funded by the Ministry of Education. It is located at Waterloo and at Cambridge. So, KidsAbility is one of the 68 schools in Ontario, um, one of six sections 68 schools in Ontario. What is section 68 schools in Ontario is this that Section 68 deals with the power of school boards to provide education for students outside the regular school program. So if there are regular schools like Thames Valley, there's school boards. Um, Kids Ability School is one of those school that is supplementary to the to bef- supplementary school that provides early interventions and transitions into community schools for children with developmental disabilities. So here are their values: culture of curiosity, spirit of collaboration, community of belonging, commitment to integrity, and foundation of excellence. So this is linked somewhat. This is related to the vision and mission, which vision says children with disability inspired to learn and grow and build on their potential. And their mission is supporting our students to achieve success both in school and life in a unique school environment. So they have this 5-year plan, they have three strategic pillars: timely and equitable access, family-centered experience, and sustainable growth, which are can be the I mean, which is their goal. So frequently asked questions and answers. I think my child have autism. What can I do? So our referral form should be completed. And this can be found on their website. What happens during what happens during an intake appointment? You will receive an email confirmation of your referral within 5 business days. And this is the most awaited. Sorry for that. This is the most awaited question: is how much do your service cost? It costs nothing because this is funded by the Ministry of Children and Community and Social Services along with the Ministry of Education. What happens now that I made a referral? So depending on the type of referral, you will either receive an email confirmation or a phone call within the 5 business days. So this is basically what the referral looks like, and this will be um, filled up with Kids Ability therapists. So these are the programs and services that Kids Ability offers. There's a long list of it, and depending on the program, it has different ways of applications and procedures on how um, to access the services. So, who are eligible for the program services? Children with moderate to severe needs in two or more of the following areas: learning and applied knowledge, motor skills, self care skills, communication skills, and sensory skills. Um, the child has limited initial strategies and equipment to support first steps towards successful functioning within the classroom, and the child has limited determination, persistence, and resiliency. So the child must be 4 years of age by December 31 of the year in which he or she begins junior kindergarten. So basically, Kids Ability Schools is a school um, before junior kindergarten. So it is again an early inter. It is a school which offers early intervention for children with disabilities in honing their developmental skills, developmental um, developmental skills. So how to access this Kids Ability Therapist initiates a referral to having conversations with the parents and having the school selection committee reviews the application and with the notification of the results. So I would like to tell you that Kids Ability has their own has their own board of directors, and which is really separate from the school boards in Ontario. So barriers in accessing the programs and services: waitlist and limited capacity, eligibility criteria difference because of how vast their services are, and these programs have different ways of accessing it, of getting in. Coordination between agencies, and my takeaway for this their organizational element is I would like to emphasize on policies and procedures. This may look like a very complicated procedure, I mean, flow of how to access the services in KidsAbility, but this organizational element of KidsAbility ensures the organization to run systematically, and this ensures that the right screening and selection opportunities are given equally to those people who seeks for a for their kids. And not only that, I'd also like to emphasize that not only that these policies and this organizational element helps on guides the people receiving the service, but also guides the people delivering the services. With this procedure, it also allows a teamwork oriented culture that encourages information sharing and collective problem solving, improving efficiency and creativity that encourages employees to communicate and to coordinate the needs effectively, providing consistent and supportive service. And lastly, um, the funding and sources. This is what I also like to emphasize in the organizational element, that because of the number of programs and services that Kids Ability have, the funding from MCCSS helps all the programs and services to effectively deliver the service to the children in need. So this funding has great impact to the organization as it sustains the needs of the school in terms of procuring equipment and maintaining a qualified staff to deliver the quality service. Without this funding, then it might be impossible for Kids Ability to exist. So that's it, and thank you.